Hi friends, I'm Lois and welcome to my new series where I am going to be tackling DIY projects and renovating my entire apartment. I already renovated it back in 2020 actually, and we got some really good stuff done, built a load of walls, knocked some down, but there are a few things now after living here for 4 years that I would like to change. So I'm going to be documenting my journey and taking you along on the ride with me. We're starting with this bedroom. It's a very, very small bedroom. As you can see, like the angle, I can barely fit everything in the camera. But yes, as you can see, this bedroom has a massive king size bed in it, and it's only 1.85 meters by 2.7, I think. So it's a pretty small room, and I put a king size bed in it just because I had it. But now I feel like I'm ready to make it way cozier and also way more functional. I'll show you my plans for the room a little bit later, but the first thing that I need to do is basically empty out this room. So let's go. By the way, these are coffee stains. Voiceover Lois coming in here because my mic stopped working, and basically in this clip I was just saying that I was going to get really hot, so I needed to change, and now I've changed and I was thinking about something, but I have no idea what I was thinking about. Huh. I think I need to take the thing off. Oh, that's annoying. Well, actually, not really. Okay, I'm just going to take it off. All right, let's go. Let's do it. Let's just do it. Okay. And then just hold this because it's gonna fall. I think I need to do this because it took me hours to get the bed in this room last time. Okay. This is Karen, friends. She's here visiting, so she's gonna help me with the beds. Should probably be on its side rather than this side. Yep. Okay. Bless you. Bless you. Bless you. Hi friends, it's a couple of weeks later actually. I haven't been able to get a start on the room because I had a guest come and visit and they were staying in the room. I didn't want to bore you with the rest of the bed moving segment, so I've just skipped ahead to here, to today, and tomorrow I'm actually going to start working on the room. But before I start that, I thought I would share my vision for this room and what I'm hoping to achieve in the coming weeks. Come closer. So before I do any project or makeover, I always find it's better to do a little mood board, pull some inspiration pictures, and pull together everything that I need to buy and just see it all in one place. And hopefully it looks cohesive enough that it should work. So as you can see, this is called the little room. I'm going for a very calming palette in here because the room is small and I don't want to overload the color in this room. You can see my drawing in the middle is what I'm hoping that the room will eventually look like. So we've got the bed, which is still a double bed, but it's raised off the ground and it's on top of these IKEA drawers, which I actually already own. They're in my bedroom and I'm going to transport them to here. And then the bed is going to lift up on these gas struts and have loads of storage underneath on the backside. There's one really important feature and to check off my list for this room, and that is to insulate it for sound. This is a very old building. We can hear everything. Oh my God! From my neighbor and from downstairs. So I'm going to insulate that back wall with this acoustic insulation paneling. So it's black foam and then it has wooden slats on top of it, which I think is going to look really nice. And it's going to be a feature wall on that back wall. I'm not going to take it all the way up to the ceilings, all the way up to the beams, because then that's going to be a bit tricky to cut. But I'll take it up high enough around to the door frame. And then there's going to be shelving across the back wall and across this wall here as well. Then there's going to be a desk. That desk is going to kind of look like it's built into the bed structure because it's all going to be painted this greeny color. I've actually already got the green I think I'm going to use. Unfortunately, in Spain, the color choices are really limited. So this is what I kind of want, but it's going to be slightly darker. So the drawers and the desk are going to be painted in that color. And I'm not sure if I want this green chair from IKEA or the red Samini version that they have. Maybe a pop of color might be nice. Anyway, for the bedding, I figured a nice warm brown color would work. Plants, I want to DIY this light. An air purifier is really important in this room because, as you can tell, this room has no windows. Actually, there's a little one above the door here, but it's closed off. So I'm actually going to reopen that and hopefully get some air ventilation into this room. But there's no external windows. And then I want to try and find or DIY some kind of funky mirror. I've been seeing these everywhere and I'm sure you guys have as well, but I really, really love them and I think it will just add a really fun element to the room. But aside from that, oh, and of course, the main thing, well, two main things. One is painting the room. You can see maybe above me here, I've got some paint samples on the wall because I went out a couple of weeks ago, tried a few of them. I'm not entirely sold on any one of them, but really those are my choices. So yeah, this room will all be painted in that. I'm kind of done with a bright white. I chose bright white when I first did the place because A, I didn't have a style, and two, the house is pretty dark. So I wanted to make it as bright as possible. But I've come to realize that actually you don't need to paint everything white and everything doesn't need to be white in order for it to be bright. So yeah, I'll be painting it not this particular beige probably, but like a beigey, creamy white, off-white color. Adding some artwork. Oh, I forgot to mention, I already have a rail for a clothes rail and that's going to go on the other side where you can't see where it's drawn. It's going to go on this side. And the second big thing that I actually need to do is the beams. Well, I actually don't know if I'm going to do them. I want to do them. But I remember I did some a while back, 4 years ago when I first got the place, and it was hell. I can't remember the word in English, but it's called esmalte in Spanish, which like sticks to the wood and it's really hard to get off. This doesn't seem like it's been painted with that kind of paint. It seems like some of it is already chipping off, so I could probably just go and tap, 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 tap away at it. And then at some places I might need to use a decapante. I can't remember the English word for it. I'll put it up on the screen to get the rest of the paint off, and then probably it's going to be a lot of sanding. So that's going to be the first job, which I think it's going to make a huge difference in this room. I don't really want to do it, but I know it's going to make a big difference, so I kind of need to. Anyway, that is a plan for the room. Comment down below what you think. If there's something that you would add, if there's something that you would take away. Tomorrow we start with the beams. Pray for me, and I will hopefully give you an update in about a week's time.